Today we have a session. I'm going to talk about two things and make a short demo. So the first thing I want to talk about will be mostly advisable for fashion design students. However, it can be also interesting for the wide audience. So this is related to what is called in academic world the practice-led research. So if you remember the previous draping session, I was showing the pleated dress. I still have, on the half-scale mannequin, I still have the dress staying on my dress form. Just the back is pinned and everything else, the front, just keep the center front pinned. So you see the pleated, the pleating is not existing anymore, right? I opened everything what was related to the back. So, and what I want to say here before I show you something. So, when you have a good project achieved on the dress form and you like it, it's not necessary to just forget about all your draping steps, yeah, and start something absolutely new. You may explore what you have already on the stand by adjusting, repinning, repleating, or creating, manipulating fabric to create something absolutely new and original from the old ones that you already achieved. And this is what is called design development. If you go to any fashion school, you will be asked to provide design development. Yeah, this is a task for fashion design students to show their ability to develop a fashion collection. So, even if you have sketch and you follow the sketch and you drape something, so you may continue and research further on the stand. And you may have even better results than your sketching, than your sketches and your design developed in sketching. So this is normally underestimated in fashion design schools because mostly the students research through sketching. So now I want you to understand that the tool that I'm showing here, the tool of developing design directly on the dress form, is one of the most exciting and most valuable, to my opinion, tools that you may have. So let's now come back to the draping exercise. So as I said, I keep the back on the dress form. You see we have the seams, the darts, right? Pinned, 2 darts at the back. The back is fitted. And we have now these pleats opened and we have this fabric which will be now explored to achieve different design, new design, right? So let me start. So, and I'm actually thinking of using the pleats again. So the pleat here will be a white pleat which is providing the volume on the top part and coming to a zero, to basically non-existent at the hemline. So we have one pleat added. So we will have another pleat, a little bit similar to what I was making in the first video with the pleated dress. So have another pleat here. So you see this pleat is basically also, it's actually a triangular pleat. If you open, you will see a triangular pleat, wide triangular part here, and then disappearing to the bottom. Yes, it's radiating basically, please, radiating from hem up there. So, and now we have this part, and I will try to create a new silhouette. So, for example, I am doing the pleat just like this, right? I think you see the silhouette. Now we are creating the deep pleat here. To provide the nice extension at the hip line here. So, and for example, you see it could be this, and then you continue further, you see the silhouette. Yes, for example, we achieve something like that. So we can try something else. So move the pleat, move the pleat. So we want to keep this nice silhouette here. And so we move the pleat. Here. So So just showing how you can work on the side, yes, on the side of the garment, right? To find a good shape for the side, right? The one that you like. So by just working with this white pleat here, so first of all you have to find a good silhouette, right? And see what you really, where you want to really stop and continue further designing. So for example, using this silhouette. So we are talking about cocoon silhouette, right? So fitted part here, and then tulip kind of silhouette in the bottom part, yeah, a skirt part, so a tulip shape. So this is what we have to do, because the initial one was a cocoon, right? A kind of cocoonish silhouette. So therefore, this is what we are going to further research. So I will now look at what I have, and if I like it, I will continue. So I now can, of course we don't need this all this accents here. I remove the fabric, and now I want to see what I can achieve here. For example, I'm going to make a dress with the V-neck, so something like that. So I will remove this part now. So and maybe this will be right, develop into the open shoulder kind of slip dress. Yes, something like that. So, or it can be also adjusted as well. So you see how many varieties you can create. If you don't like the twisted part at the shoulder, so you just simply have the this, and then you have a strap coming from this part to the back, right? And then the dress is done. So you just need to pin and mark the pleat here and here, right? Mark the neckline if you like it, and then you finished, right? So however, you see how many varieties you can achieve here, right? Not necessarily my case with open shoulder and a kind of slip dress version, but just something else, because when you have access to fabric here, you can still play, go to the neckline, making some shapes, some fabric manipulation around the neck. So it's up to you. So why I'm showing this, I want to emphasize the importance of creating the varieties of design, because as I said, sometimes through these exercises you can get better result, better design than was planned in sketches beforehand. So this is the topic number one. We were talking about the research directly on the dress form. The next topic, the second topic I want to say something, so is this cocoonish shape I was showing in my previous demonstration, and the video related to Balenciaga dress with the wings. So it was not a cocoon shape, but it was inverted conical shape. So, and what I want to say about this silhouette. So, and this is related to couture tailoring, because to keep this silhouette nicely and well shaped, you must understand the importance of some tailoring techniques related to the hemline. So the hemline in all this situation must be well made, which means you have to add some weight to the hem. So how the weight can be added? So you have the option of finding a heavy tape, sometimes adding even the plastic stripe to add the weight to the hem. You have the possibility to add some beading. If you remember, if you know the Fortuny dresses, if you look at Fortuny dresses, I give you the picture that you understand what I'm talking about. So you may add the weight by adding the beading at the bottom, at the hemline. Yes, this could be also a decorative element. So Fortuny was using glass beads in his design, and he was not only adding them at the hemline but also on the sides, because he was working with a very light pleated fabric. Yes, his pleated fabric is very famous, and you may further research on his particular techniques. Right? You can find a lot in the internet. So weight is important. If you don't add the weight at the hem, you will not have a good silhouette. It will be always broken at the hem. Hem must be round. So to get this round shape, you have to add the weight. So these were two topics I wanted to add to my previous videos. And good luck with the design research.